The road to becoming a phenomenal sales rep, in my mind, kind of goes like this. Once you get started, you're just shadowing and you're trying to observe everyone. Obviously, your senior rep, but everyone around you and what's going on. You're just getting your bearings. And then you have to do some self training on your own. You have to, if you really want to be great at what you're doing, you have to kind of take a pause on the rest of your life, right? Mom, dad, whomever in your life, I love you, but I'll reach out when I can. Otherwise, I'm busy, literally 24/7. And if I have free time, I'm looking up the PDFs that my company gave me so I make sure I memorize this stuff. So I can get past the point where I actually know something and people actually can kind of respect me because I know what's in my trays and I can kind of cover a case myself. Then it's getting to the point beyond your products, because it was really cool going into a hip fracture case and realizing I think I've seen more hip fractures than this surgeon has, because this is one of the only things I sell. He's been in way more surgeries than I have, but this particular procedure, I need to be really helpful here. And I am really helpful because I've done so many at this point. And then you get to the point where understanding anatomy and, not necessarily helping pull traction because that's not allowed, but things where you're helping out in the OR beyond your product because you truly understand. And then it finally got to the point where I was now concerned, or I wanted to help my surgeon in their practice, understanding the economics of healthcare, the economics of running a practice, and being a valuable resource. I remember being at a place where I was at Overlook Hospital in New Jersey, and there was this, I forget the fracture pattern, but it was something, periprosthetic. The surgeons were talking to one another. How do we tackle this thing? And then they were like, call this Zimmer rep. And I was like, Zimmer for trauma? And it was just that he's been around for a long time and he's just been in the game and he knows how to, he just has the mind for it. He has the experience. Maybe he's seen something like this. And I was like, damn, I want to be that guy one day. But it only takes time and actually caring about it. And then after that, it's like beyond that, understanding hospital economics and being able to have discussions with C-suite and surgeons in their practices and being able to provide more. And at that point, you're embedded, right? And you're a true benefit to everyone around you. You're part of the overall team.
Because you're bringing value, not just a product. That's the difference, right?
Yeah.
That's, I think, what's missing. Well, honestly, I think it's still missing a lot of times where people are just trying to sell their product versus asking the question, what am I doing for patient care for the surgeon? What am I doing to help solve the problems the surgeon is having? And that's really what it boils down to when it comes to being a good sales rep, is not selling a product, but solving that problem for the surgeon because they see it in their patient and they're trying to solve their patient's condition.